Yes, sir. It's your boy JT, and I'm back again with another video today. Before we get into this video, make sure you guys hit the like button. Make sure you guys subscribe. Make sure you guys continue to show love. If you haven't already, make sure you hit the notifications so you can be notified when my videos do go live, because you know YouTube be on they bullshit. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let's get to the intro.
Well, for one final time this weekend, welcome in to the College Football 25 Game Day Showcase, our cut special streams. I'm your host, Nick Mazzesko. What an amazing weekend we've had so far of content across not just Twitch, but YouTube, looking at all the people playing College Football 25, excited to play the game. Today has been a fun day. We started off with that battle between Travis Hunter and Shedeur Sanders. Of course, Travis Hunter throwing a pick to Travis Hunter that Shedeur it was very confusing. We followed up with that Quinn Ewers, Chad Ochocinco special guest appearance from CJ2K, Chris Johnson in the studio. Then Shane Gillis and Dan Soder battled it out. Talk about two of the funniest human beings on the face of the earth. They were fun to watch. And we closed it out with the Shark Wheel King, Big Cat, and PFD in Dynasty mode. What a fun duo that is, watching them make their way through the Dynasty mode. But know why y'all are here, and we are here for some of the initial cut news. Hope everybody's excited. We got a lot to get through. Let's start off with that CFB 25 pre-order. Pre-order the deluxe edition of CFB 25 by July 18th and receive an Ultimate Alumni Player item. It's a choice of 1 out of 10. We'll roll through those and other included pre-order content. If you pre-ordered by June 27th, you'll receive both the Ultimate Alumni Choice Pack as well as the Heisman Hopeful Choice Pack. So if you pre-ordered early, you do get both those, but make sure you pre-order by July 18th to get that Ultimate Alumni Player item. Let's take a look at the items you'll be able to choose from if you pre-ordered by June 27th. Starting off, quarterback from the University of Georgia, Heisman hopeful Carson Beck. We also have transfer from the University of Alabama to the Ohio State University in Caleb Downs. At USC, we got Zachariah Branch, wide receiver. We got cornerback Will Johnson from the University of Michigan. And we got left end Ashton Gelotti out of Louisville. So those are your 5 you'll get if you pre-ordered by June 27th. If you pre-ordered after June 27th or you pre-ordered by July 18th, you'll receive an Ultimate Alumni Choice Pack, which will be 1 out of these 10 items. Starting off with, you might know him as A.D. Mitchell, Adonai Mitchell out of Texas. Now gonna probably make some noise in the league. Michael Penix Jr. out of the University of Washington. We got middle linebacker Peyton Wilson out of NC State. Where are my MAC fans at? How about cornerback Quinyon Mitchell? Another from the defending national champions, and yes, it does hurt to say that as an Ohio State fan, Blake Corum. We've got tight end out of Georgia, Brock Bowers. Could be an absolute problem. Out of Iowa, what about the Eagle? Cooper DeJean. We got right end Jared Verse out of Florida State. I think might be one of the steals of the draft, considering how late he went. We got right tackle J.C. Latham out of Alabama. And last but not least, left tackle Jordan Morgan. Jordan Morgan out of Arizona is your last player. A reminder, guys, these are all work in progress, so these items may change before launch, so do not forget that. There's Jordan Morgan. Hey, Jordan. What's going on, man? Don't forget, guys, coming up later tonight, we're going to get one more chance for some fun gameplay. We're going to have official Molten Civil playing here in the studio, some high-level gameplay, so stick around for that one. Here are your cover athletes. These will be included with the standard edition of College Football 25. You'll choose one of the following 3 items. You should know these cover athletes by this point. You've probably seen a couple of them. Travis Hunter, wide receiver out of Colorado. Of course, halfback out of the University of Michigan, Donovan Edwards. And somebody we saw earlier today, also Quinn Ewers, quarterback out of Texas. All right, before we get into Season 1, the team wanted to highlight some of the top core elite items available at launch. So we'll be running through the top 3 of some of the position groups. Let's kick it off with edge rushers. These are your top 3 edge rushers in the core elite. Those core elite items, starting off at number 3, Kamon Rucker out of UNC. Shout out to the Tar Heels. Where are my Tar Heels fans at in chat? We also got Aiden Huntington, not Aiden Hutchinson, it's Aiden Huntington out of Tulane. And at number 1, we've got James Pierce out of the University of Tennessee, speed rusher, 82 speed, 82 excel at right end. Let's go to cornerback, starting off at number 3, Kobe Bryant out of Kansas. We've got Benjamin Morrison playing for Coach Marcus Freeman up at Notre Dame in South Bend. And number 1, no surprise. Pretty good core lead item here, Will Johnson out of the University of Michigan. Toad Gang, let's take a look at the halfbacks. At number 3, we got Ashton Jeanty out of Boise State. At number 2, Katron Allen out of Penn State. And at number 1, no surprise, Heisman hopeful out of Oklahoma State. Where are my Pokes fans at in chat? Ali Gordon II. Take a look at our top 3 wide receivers. And Travis Hunter's probably going to be in there, cover athlete out of Colorado. We got Tetairoa McMillan out of Arizona, 6'5" wide receiver. Talk about some early size you can get in the wide receiver position. And last but not least, if you don't know about Eli Drinkowitz and what they're doing at Missouri, you should look now. Luther Burden III is going to be a beast at wide receiver. Last but not least, top 3 core elite quarterbacks, starting off with the Duke transfer, now up at Notre Dame, Riley Leonard. Boy, Notre Dame really loves rating the ACC for their quarterbacks. At number 2, Hotty Toddy in Oxford, it's Jackson Dart, another Heisman Trophy. And at number 1, a team that came out of nowhere last year, it is Noah Fifta at the University of Arizona. We will go over all the player rewards in the Season 1 Field Pass. Then afterwards, we'll provide a look at all the rewards you can grind for in the Field Pass. So let's jump into it. There is a lot here. These are the 84 overall items. These 84 overall items can be earned from the 84 overall fantasy packs you'll get at levels 10, 30, 40, and 48. Starting off with Kobe Bryant at cornerback, 6'170" out of the University of Kansas. Man, Penn State's got a lot of good running backs, huh? Nick Singleton, 6'226", Penn State running back. They had a couple come out of Penn State that were pretty good. We also got Deion Walker out of Kentucky, 6'6", 348 at right end. We should not be able to put somebody that large at right end. Definitely should be a D tackle. And the transfer from Kansas State now at the Ohio State University, it is Will Howard, 6'4", 237, field general archetype quarterback. Let's move from these 84 overall players to an 87 overall, Harold Perkins Jr. This is what you get for getting to level 50 of the Season 1 Field Pass. He's a speed rusher, left outside linebacker, 6'1", 220, coming out of Death Valley at LSU. All right, let's talk about all season players. We just went over the Season 1 Field Pass players you can earn just by playing. But College Football Ultimate Team is introducing season-specific all-season players. These all-season players add a new level of unique rarity into Ultimate Team. They're available only in packs, but definitely keep a lookout for these rare items as you get into the cut experience. Let's get into revealing the all-season players. Starting off, these are 88 overall players. Starting off in Happy Valley, once again, is Abdul Carter, power rusher, right outside linebacker, 6'3", 250, 86 block shed, 86 power move. Going to be a great way to start off your defensive line. Another outside linebacker that could be a foil. You have the power rusher out of Penn State, now speed rusher out of Okie State, 6'2", 235, 86 speed, right outside linebacker. You're going to need somebody to block some of these guys. Let's go interior center. We got Jonah Monheim, 6'5", 305, out of USC, pass protector archetype center. How about those 89 overalls? Reminder, these are all work in progress. Ratings could change before the game launches. Halfback transfer from Ole Miss, now the Ohio State University. It is Quinshawn Judkins, elusive back archetype halfback, 6', 219. And of course, we got Will Johnson, slot corner for the University of Michigan, 6'2", 202. Great way to shore up your secondary. And there is a 90 overall. Again, these are only available in packs, so keep an eye out for these limited edition, really rare players. It's Luther Burden III, 5'11", 208, 88 speed, 90 overall, deep threat archetype wide receiver from Eli Drinkowitz's Missouri Tigers. Let's talk about champs. Compete weekly in champs and prove your worth. Do you have what it takes to face the best? Secure 16 wins over the course of 20 games for a free spot in next week's Gauntlet. We'll get to the Gauntlet in just a second. Champs refreshes every Thursday at 1:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Here are your rewards for Season 1 Inside of Champs. Season 1 Champs rewards. There's a lot here. Again, what you're trying to get to is that all-elusive token from Champs, which you start getting at the 16-win mark. So, of course, obviously, you got some early ones, Hail Mary packs, field goal packs, victory formation packs. The important one, though, is you get to 16 wins, and that's where you get to the Gauntlet entry token. That's the first place where you can get it. We can get all the way up at 20 wins if you win all 20 games inside of Champs. 3 victory formation packs, 125,000 coins, and that Gauntlet entry token. Speaking of the Gauntlet, every Friday, enter the Gauntlet, a head-to-head mode with the best the mode has to offer online. 10 wins, and you're a Gauntlet champion, but 2 losses, and it's all over. Earn an invite with 16 plus wins in the prior week's champs, or enter with 50,000 coins. The event starts every Friday at 1:30 p.m. Eastern Time and ends every Monday at 1:30 Eastern Time, just available on the weekend. So play to get that Gauntlet Champion token or 50,000 coins to enter. Let's take a look at the Gauntlet rewards. This is for Season 1. Wow, look at 10 wins. You get those 3 national championship packs, 300,000 coins, and at 9 and 10 wins, you get 87 overall Gauntlet Champion. Let's throw them up on the screen. It is Aiden White out of North Carolina State, Wolfpack. He's a zone cornerback, 6 foot, 189, 87 speed, 87 excel. His ability, he's got Robert baked onto the item. What Robert does, it's slightly improved movement in zone coverage, one of those new abilities here in College Football 25. Let's talk Season 1 Field Pass rewards. Deep breath, everybody, it's a big list. And by big list, I mean there's literally 51 of them. But let's highlight just a couple. We talked about that 84 overall Season 1 fantasy pack. You can earn at level 10. You can earn it at level 30. You can earn it at level 44. At level 48, you get an 84 overall Season 1 fantasy pack. At level 38, you get a Season 1 rare fantasy pack. And at level 50, you get that 87 overall Harold Perkins Jr. At level 51, you get the Season 1 token. Another new program here in College Football 25 is In Case You Missed It. In Case You Missed It will bring you up to speed on the last decade of college football. Whether it's the 2013 miracle for Auburn, who doesn't love the kick six, or UCF's perfect 2017 season, maybe you're a fan of Alabama's title redemption against Clemson. You'll get a chance to look back at these moments as we look forward to college kickoff. This program will feature players who had those iconic moments and led their schools to victory and balled out. A lot here in the In Case You Missed It program. Let's start out at the 80 overall level. Start out with Kyle McCord, transfers from Ohio State to Syracuse University, 6'3", 215 field general quarterback. We also have got Michael Ford Jr., pass protector, left guard, 6'3", 305 out of Kansas. We got Benjamin Brahmer, tight end, 6'7", 240 possession archetype. We got Dylan Thieneman, 6 foot, 205, playing out of West Lafayette, Indiana for the Purdue Boilermakers. How about our first Texas State Bobcat, Ben Bell, right end, 6'2", 250. And last but not least of these 80 overalls, we've got Jason Henderson out of Old Dominion University, pass coverage outside linebacker, 6'1", 227. These 80 overall, in case you missed it, items can be earned via training packs in the store. 81 overall, Valentin Sen, 6'7", 302. Big Hoss left tackle. No surprise, 6'7", 302, you're a power archetype. Big boy playing at UConn. Let's go back to defending national champs for our next item. It is Mason Graham, defensive tackle, 81 overall, 6'3", 318. I don't need to see Michigan with more good players. Thank you, though. I appreciate it, cut team. Mahalo. Let's go to Hawaii. Braden Shager, 6'3", 225, field general quarter. How about the history of quarterbacks at the University of Hawaii? The late, great Colt Brennan, Timmy Chang. I mean, they used to be an absolute monster. 5,000 yards a season. Let's go to Notre Dame for a center to protect that quarterback, Ashton Craig, 6'4", 308. We then head from Indiana down to Oxford, Mississippi. 6'2", 205. Deep threat wide receiver Trey Harris, looking for some darts from Jackson Dart. And we got Isaiah Wacobia, strong safety, zone archetype, 6'1", 193, playing for the Pony Express. Shout out to SMU. Where are my Dallas names at? All right, 81 overall. In case you missed it, Elite Pack. You can get that by exchanging 2 80 overall in case you missed it players, and 1 78 overall player from any program. You'll get that 81 overall in case you missed it, Elite Pack. We got one player at 82 overall from the In Case You Missed It program, and this is Maxwell Hairston, Kentucky. Where's Big Blue Nation out there? 6'1", 181 cornerback, 81 speed, 82 excel, 82 overall. To get that 82 overall, in case you missed it, Elite Pack, which at this point has Maxwell Hairston in it, 2 of those 81 overalls in case you missed players, and 1 79 overall player from any program. Jumping up 1 overall, we go to 83 overalls. Liberty University, that's one of those schools that keep hearing that they might be the best power or the best non-power 5 school this season. Quentin Cooley, halfback, 5'7", 210. You're not going to be able to see him behind the offensive line. That's what makes him so dangerous out of Liberty. We go from Liberty up to the MAC. How about Toledo's Juwan Newton, the wide receiver, 5'11", 192 route runner archetype, 83 short, 81 mid, 79 deep route running, 82 speed. Last but not least, left end Ruben Bain Jr., 6'3", 275 power rusher, left end out of the U. So many great defensive players coming out of the University of Miami. To get the 83 overall, in case you missed it, Elite Pack, exchange 2 82 overall, in case you missed it, players, and 1 80 overall player from any program. You'll get that 83 overall, in case you missed it, Elite Pack. Let's jump it up to the 85 overalls. I think these are the ones that people are most excited for. Probably going to make the squad, starting off with the Red Raiders, Texas Tech University tight end Jason Morrow, 6'5", 265 and 85 speed, a vertical threat tight end. Certainly going to make a lot of your squads. We head down Florida State. Tim Tebow was here, didn't like saying Florida State, and I get it. Timmy Jernigan, 6'2", 295 power rusher D tackle. Again, if you are some of the younger audience, maybe just getting, you might not remember what Todd Gurley was like at the University of Georgia, but he was an absolute problem. 6'1", 224 halfback, 85 overall, 84 speed, 85 excel, and is completely healthy. So that's what we like to see here inside of Cut. Speaking of schools that just know how to produce positions, how about the University of Iowa, which just knows how to do tight ends and offensive line, and Brandon Scherf is one of those great offensive linemen from the University of Iowa, and Kirk Ferentz, 6'5", 315, pass protector right guard. And I'm happy about this one because I've seen a lot of Michigan players out there, so let's give us a little shrug for Joey Bosa, 6'5", 280, speed rusher, left end. Also, big shout out to the team, the Cut team for these card arts. I think they look so sick. One of the biggest compliments I've heard online is as we start to see these card arts, people are loving them. I hope you guys continue to love them. How do you get these 85 overall, in case you missed it, champions? Well, I'm glad you asked, Twitch chat. Exchange 4 83 overall, in case you missed it, players to receive that 185 overall, in case you missed it, champion player. Yeah, we're kicking things off with house rules. I know you guys love a little house rules. Where are my house rules fans at in the chat? Touchdown Tango. Here's how it works. 25-yard first downs, 14 points for a touchdown. If you're up 28 or more points on your opponent, you get an immediate win. And you can earn, in case you missed it, players and packs from accruing wins. Those wins will get you 700 coins. Those losses will get you 150 coins. And the event expires on August 29th at 10 a.m. Eastern, so you got some time to play Touchdown Tango. Let's take a look at the Touchdown Tango rewards. Big thing we're looking at as you get up there. Obviously, you can earn some coins from this, but level 13, 87 overall, account-bound Corey Thomas. Some, in case you missed it, player packs, but here's that Corey Thomas. He is 6'4", 215, hybrid strong safety out of the University of Virginia, 85 speed, 86 excel. A reminder, I'm going to keep reminding you guys, these are all works in progress. Could change before launch. Leading up to the season, we will be highlighting incredible stories and the players who are a part of them. New challenges, players, and sets will become available, so be on the lookout for your favorite conference and check out the challenges to relive some of their classic moments from each. To kick off Conference Stories of the Week, we'll be highlighting the Big 12 and the good old AAC, the American Athletic Conference. Here are your 80 overall Stories of the Week players coming out at launch. Starting off, we've already talked about Kobe Bryant. This is Kobe Baines out of Kansas, 6'4", 315 right guard. We also have 80 overall Greg Rubin. He's a strong safety out of Memphis. I know the uniform heads might be excited to see the Memphis out there. I know Thomas Fleming was really geeked about the Memphis uniforms. Those 80 overall Conference Stories items can be earned via training packs in the store. At 81 overall, back to Texas Tech we go. Jalen Conyers, tight end, blocking archetype. 6'4", 265 for you toters out there. That might be a good tight end to snag for your squad. 77 run block at tight end. Brendan Mott, speed rusher, right end. 6'5", 240 out of the Little Apple, Manhattan, Kansas, and the Kansas State Wildcats. To get these 81 overall Stories of the Week elites, you can exchange 2 80 overall Story of the Week players and 1 78 overall player from any program to receive 181 overall Stories of the Week elite pack. Let's bump it up from 81s to 82s. We got Keith Brown, 5'10", 170, playing out at Yulman Stadium and Tulane, one of the best logos in college football, 5'10", 170, deep threat wide receiver, 82 speed at 82 overall. Meet Roadrunners, one of my favorite schools to watch last year. The University of Texas San Antonio. How about Martavis French? He's a fielder general, middle linebacker, 6'3", 225. Exchange 281 overall stories of the week players and 179 overall player from any program. You'll receive that 82 overall stories of the week elite pack. Let's bump it up to 83 overall here. Still in the stories of the week players. You guys still with me out there? Hope you guys are enjoying this first look at cut.
10K, trying to hit 10K.
TJ Crandall, tell your friends, we want to hit 10K in the chat. TJ Crandall, zone cornerback out of Morgantown, West Virginia. We heard a lot about Morgantown from Michael Vick yesterday, how he didn't like playing there. 6 foot, 181. And then we've got Bo Frailer, 6'2", 220 out of Ames, Iowa. Shout out to the Iowa State Cyclones. And of course, one of Thomas Fleming's favorite. He loves seeing those Iowa State unis in the game. He's a run support strong safety. You can exchange 2 82 overall stories of the week players and 180 overall player from any program to receive 183 overall story of the week elite packs. All right, let's go to 85s. And let's start off with the Pony Express. SMU. Start off with Jonathan Jefferson, power rusher, right end, 6'3", 295. You see his stats on the screen. 78 speed, 82 excel at right end, 85 power move. And then in his 7th or 70th year of playing, it is Cam Rising back once again playing for Kyle Whittingham and Utah. Field general quarterback, 6'2", 220. Got an absolute cannon, 85 mid-act, 84 deep-act, 85 throw power, one of the highest throw power in the game to kick off the year. Now, you can get these 85 overall Stories of the Week champions by exchanging 483 overall Stories of the Week players, and you'll get one of those 85 overall Stories of the Week champion players. It wouldn't be a Stories of the Week if we didn't have an LTD. And it's only fitting we got Heisman hopeful out of Stillwater as your LTD, your 86 overall LTD. It is Ollie Gordon II, 6'2", 215, power back, 85 speed, 86 excel, 84 change of direction. That's not what a power back is supposed to do, but he's tough. Oh, and also 84 trucking and 84 break tackle. So he can change direction, he can break tackle, he can run fast. Yeah, this is going to be an LTD. If you're out there and you want to run the ball here and cut, make sure you snag Ollie Gordon. Try to get an LTD available for 48 hours in packs. And a reminder, these are all work in progress, so these could change before launch. That's it for your College Ultimate Team reveals. I actually need to cheers, everybody. A little hydration. Woo! That's crispy. That's some high-quality H2O. Let's kick it to the couch. We have brought in Civil, who's been here all week.